Republican Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri says he has questions about one provision, a potential $300 billion rebuilding and economic development fund for Iran. Washington and Tehran had planned to meet to discuss implementing the Memorandum of Understanding signed remotely. That agreement sets up a 60-day window to hammer out the future of Iran's nuclear program. Vice President J.D. Vance canceled plans to travel to Switzerland overnight. Heavy downpours are expected across the southeast today as the remnants of Tropical Storm Arthur continues to dump torrential rain off the Gulf Coast. Forecasters are warning of flash flooding in rising rivers from Louisiana to the Carolinas, with downpours at rates of 2 to 4 inches per hour. Hardest hit could be the southern portions of Mississippi and Alabama. The Obama Presidential Center is celebrating its grand opening in Chicago. Tammy Trujillo with the latest.
On Thursday, former President Obama spoke along with former First Lady Michelle Obama.
Democracy can be frustrating. It can be slow. It can be inefficient. And yet, more than anything, I hope this center will serve as an affirmation of just how special, how precious our democracy truly is.
Former presidents, including Bill Clinton, George Bush, and Joe Biden, were all in attendance. Performers included Stevie Wonder, Bruce Springsteen, and Bono. The Obama Presidential Center is officially open to the public today, which is Juneteenth.
Michael Kastner, NBC News Radio.
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street in Woonsocket. This is ON AM and FM.
WOON Woonsocket.
Good morning and welcome to Coffee Ann, the longest-running panel discussion show in American radio. To make a comment or ask a question of the panel, call 401-766-1240 or email coffee@woonsocketradio.com. And now, let's join the Coffee Ann panel.
We say good morning to you because it's Coffee Ann time here on ON Radio, Friday morning, June the 19th. And we thank you for joining us this morning. My name's Joe Callahan. Thanks for joining us. And this is Dave Richards right over there. Hi, Dave.
I am. Hey, what do you know? Hi there. I'm wearing my Levitt t-shirt today.
Nice design.
I'm wearing a t-shirt instead of a collared shirt.
Who came up with the butterfly idea? Well, I like it.
The butterfly, I don't know who came up with it. There's a lot of artistic people in it. But,
sure.
You know, earlier in the spring, we were going through the design for this year on the committee, and Meg was so cool about all of this stuff. She never said nothing. She said, I looked at it and I said, you know, it looks like a microphone in back of the butterfly. She said, I suppose it does. Didn't say anything about it. And then come to find out last Friday that they selected that because of the stage naming of
the stage of you.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
So I think that's
cool. All right,
I love these people. Really.
We expect Melissa Murray to join us. We expect
James one of her last appearances because the election cycle starts on Monday, but you don't have the exclusion rule in until you have an opponent. So.
And we should be joined by James Toomey from the Blackston Valley Tourism Council. Meg Regal is going to join us on the phone to talk about tonight's 11
But nobody's in the office. The office is closed today.
Well, it's
a federal holiday, and Denise has a very good union.
It's a holiday. Put that in quotes.
Well,
anyway, and we'll be joined by Trish Parento. She's filling in for Rich Elaine today for our update of Post 85. So there you go. There's no trash pickup today. Banks and credit unions are closed. There's no mail delivery today. There's no school today. If kids are still in school, you get today off.
There may be some, but they get today off.
Yeah,
anyway.
So that's kind of how the way it works.
Are over.
And it was very light on the traffic coming in today.
Did you notice that?
People got to go, wow, long weekend. So off we go, and like that.
Stock market's closed.
The stock market is closed. That's right.
No mail delivery today.
And my daughter made the decision.
They're not delivering ladies either.
My daughter decided to make the decision again to drive to the Cape on a holiday. It's like,
Did she get there yet?
She's not. She hasn't left yet.
Oh, I see.
So we'll see. I'll get the report a little later on what time she gets down there. So, okay, we're just waiting for James to call in. Maybe James will call in, unless he's taking the holiday off. We'll find out. If not, I want to wait on that.
Because there was something that you had
Melissa
in there that
here.
really I wanted to talk about.
Okay, what's yours? What's your top?
I don't remember. I handed it all to you.
Is it Rhode Island news? Is it the moratorium on charter schools?
No.
The gang members?
Although that's kind of like a I don't know. The governor was very, very much for charter schools, and now he thinks that maybe they've gone too far,
too many.
fast.
Okay.
And so this is kind of like a moratorium. It really started in the legislature, and he's saying, yeah, well, there's no sense in fighting this. They have a point. So if we want it to last, we should examine it.
Okay.
And like
but that's
that.
not what you wanted to bring up.
No,
Okay.
it wasn't.
Not the gang members being rounded
No.
up. Okay. The Democratic RI senator joins the GOP colleague to introduce Lifeline for first responders.
No, that's
Nope.
White House.
That's
a strategic move.
The pizzeria owner in Portsmouth on his voyeurism charges.
No.
Okay. RIDOH lifts advisory for the pond in South Kingstown. So that's probably not it.
No.
Let's see. The Tartan Army over at the Hasbro Children's Hospital. We talked about that yesterday.
They're amazing.
On Coffee Inn. Yes, and their $10,000 donation.
Imagine what it's costing them to be here in the first place.
Yeah. Rip the summer schedule.
And then they reach in their pockets and pass the hat and get $10,000.
Is it the Rip the Summer?
And give it to the Children's Hospital.
Rip the summer schedule?
Rip the summer schedule? No.
Okay.
That's
drink,
all routine.
The drink lids?
No.
All right. Now we're moving on to Boston.
Yesterday, drink lids.
Yeah. Let's see. The MBTA boss is accused of pulling an employee's hair.
No, that's foolishness.
Wow. Is it nearby? Is it
doing it is foolishness?
Yeah. Boston bars selling a lot of beer. We've talked about that quite a bit.
Well, that's right. We already hit that.
All right. The Massachusetts rejecting the ballot question because we know better than you.
Well, I mean that's kind of silly. Yes.
Well, they wanted to put it on the ballot.
If you want to talk about that.
Well, I'm trying to find what.
So in Massachusetts, they have a 5% sales tax. Just to put this in perspective for everybody.
And they wanted
a 5% sales tax, and a group of people said, "This is too much. We can't live with 5% sales tax."
We wanted the 4.
Right.
Let's put it on the ballot.
So let's put it on the ballot because we can put things on the ballot.
Yeah.
But it's reviewed by the government to be sure that it's technically, not.
Well, it's ruled by the courts.
Not wrong. Yeah.
The Massachusetts
it's
Supreme
reviewed
Judicial
by the
Court
government courts, right?
Said no, we're not going to put it on the ballot.
We're not going to put it on the ballot, and you're going to have to live with 5%. And the comment that I can make about this is, try 7%, idiots. Try 7%. Go to Florida, 8.25%.
Well, we want it 4. We should at least be able to vote on it. But anyway,
no, because who in their right mind is going to not vote to bring it down? Is somebody ringing over there?
Yes, they are. So let's find
see.
out. Let's hope this is James Toomey.
Let's see if this is James Toomey calling in. If not, don't say anything. Hello, is that you, James?
It is.
We got lucky. Yeah, the office is closed, so Denise isn't clearing our calls today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me.
Is the office of the Tourism Council closed as well?
Yes.
All right, so there you have it. We're in the same boat.
Yes.
And speaking of boats, when's the Dragon boats coming?
Dragon boats are September 5th.
Ooh.
Pawtucket, Rhode Island.
That sounds like it's like Labor Day weekend. Saturday of Labor Day weekend?
Yep. Yeah, and this will be our 25th anniversary of the Dragon boat races.
Something to look forward to. Did you say 25th?
25th, yeah.
Wow.
We've got some really cool things planned, and we'll make some announcements soon. But things we've been working on in the background have been really phenomenal, and really excited to share that with folks of what we're working with our partners in the Taiwan community and the Chinese community.
Yeah, that's exceptionally cool. But that's coming up in a couple of months. I want to talk about what happened last week. If Joe and the audience will forgive me a little personal conversation here. You son of a gun. James loves surprises. How much does he love surprises?
How much?
He sent me an email last Friday morning saying, "Sorry, can't be there tonight."
Okay.
And then he's there with his kids.
Surprise.
At River Island Art Park. Yeah, surprise. You son of a gun.
Yeah.
It was great having you there. And
Absolutely.
Louise Zachary took a whole bunch of pictures.
Real nice ones, too.
Real nice ones, yeah. And she made prints out of them and put them in an album and gave them to Denise and myself. So now we got memories because that doesn't happen too much. I'm not usually taking pictures of myself. So I mean,
I'm with you. Yeah.
You know when you go to the funeral parlor and somebody's died and they have all these pictures, from their life. It's going to be a really short thing.
It'll be a short one for you. Okay.
All right. In the family, we never took pictures.
Okay.
And if we did, I was behind the camera.
Yeah, you were that. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why you do what you do.
I have
You're
some
a media
old
guy.
beta videotapes of Nicole when she was just months old, crawling on her belly. She's 43 now. But I have all those tapes. They were in black and white. That's how old they are. But I had a camera, and we took the videos, the whole thing. All kinds of pictures of Nicole. I was behind the camera. No pictures of Dad. So that's the way it is. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
So, Louise, that means an awful lot to us. Thanks so much.
Yes, well, congratulations.
Of course, I didn't like the way I looked, but that's okay. I had one sock falling down. I had this. All right. Well, let's get to 3 to C this weekend there, James.
Sure thing. Yes. Well, tonight we have Procton Benz, which is a monthly dinner series that happens at the German American Cultural Society in Pawtucket. They have a rotating menu this evening. I won't try to say it German, but it is ribs with gnocchi, and it's all like house-made in there from, the German families that run this. It is open to everyone. You do not need to be a member of the society. You can just come, bring your loved ones down there and check it out. If you do have your lederhosen, then you're welcome to wear them.
Oh, great.
People often do. But that is a really
Denise doesn't like them because
cultural.
She says they're too hot in the wet summertime.
Okay, yeah. But it is just a really fantastic cultural experience where you can go to this authentic club. Usually they have it in the Ratskeller, which is just a great. It's decorated wonderfully with soccer scarves all around and authentic German beer. So it's an awesome time. And then. Saturday we're going to have the Burville Farmers Market start, this is their 10th anniversary of
Think
that.
they'll have any strawberries, James?
I don't know.
They're in
I guess
season.
I would probably ask you, you're my weather guy, so I'm going to ask you how that's doing. But
strawberries are doing well. As a matter of fact, they got a strawberry festival tomorrow from 10 to 2 at the Forestdale School in North Smithfield.
Oh, amazing! Yeah. Well, that's
not one of the 3 to see. I mean, because out of everything that's happening, you're picking 3, so I get, you can't talk about everything. But I happen to notice that.
For those that listen every week that we do these interviews, that
of
we
course.
Can't count. We sneak in as many as possible. But,
by the way, James, Melissa Murray has joined us in a festive floral print top.
Good morning.
Hello.
How are you,
James?
Good
morning. Doing wonderfully.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing well. When's the last time I saw you? At the Liberty Tree planting? Which was beautiful, by the way.
That was a great
He was
time.
there last Friday. You didn't see him?
Oh, you were there last Friday, along with several hundred other people, Dave. But yes, what? You're right. I did see you. You were with your family, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I was there with my kids.
Awesome.
With the kiddos. Yeah?
Yes.
All right. So Melissa is, many times she comes in dressed up in a happy band T-shirt.
Usually 80s.
Yeah, usually 80s.
Oh, okay.
But today she's got this
I'm dressed like a civilian, normal person.
Civilian.
All right.
Yeah.
Back to 3 to C. Take it away, James.
And then on Sunday, Mapleville Farm, which is an amazing family-owned farm, that they're doing Feast on the Farm is what they're calling it for Father's Day. So you can bring your dads down. This is the 6th annual feast. It'll be breakfast with eggs and waffles. And,
What was that last
potatoes.
Eggs and waffles.
Okay, because
Eggs and waffles, yep. Yeah, so they're just going to have like a great annual breakfast where they have some meats from local farms. Mapleville Farm is just a really quaint and like cute farm in the Mapleville area of Burrville. And they do some great stuff, and they're also just very innovative with their aquaponics and all this other kind of stuff. But they do great events there. Highly recommend checking out Feast on the Farm and everything else that there is to do this weekend.
Eggs, waffles, potatoes, and stuff, and featured meats from local farms.
Yes.
Well, they do have a little agriculture out there in Burrville. They have a lot more.
Have a
when
lot.
I was growing up out there,
Yeah.
they actually had 2 dairies with real cows and all the rest of that. That was back in the 50s and 60s. That was all pretty big out there, and everybody had gardens. My job as the eldest son was to weed the garden every day.
And what an awful job.
Well, I had
It's an
other
awful
things
job.
that I would have liked to do, but we did it, and boy, I enjoyed eating them cucumbers, tomatoes, and corn, and everything else that we made there. That was nice.
That's awesome. But yeah, check them out. So they also make a lot of great baked goods. That's what they're really kind of known for, is their bakery. So yeah, check that out. And then, a couple quick last things is that the History of Soccer in Rhode Island museum exhibit opened this Thursday, and that was like really well received. We had a lot of great feedback from historians that came through there. So really excited about that. Really excited about some of the pieces that we have there. I don't want to give away too much, but it covers the history of soccer around Blackstone Valley mostly, but it covers the entire state. It goes down to Tiverton, Rhode Island, and Providence and everything. Really outstanding things that happened here, and we have some great memorabilia that's there. So please check that out. And it's officially opened, so please come and visit that. We'll be adding some new things if some new things come our ways, and then obviously just check our website for a bunch of the watch parties. Those have been really fun for the big tournament that's happening right now. So there's a bunch that are happening at the Guild this weekend, and the ones in Central Falls are doing amazing. Like they hit capacity this week for the Columbia match. So there's just a lot of excitement. So if you're looking to engage with the big tournament that's happening, more than just on your own television screen, just get out in community, which is what this is all about. Building connections with people or just having those unique experiences. I've been doing that with my kids. It's been really wonderful to be able to share culture with them and introduce the different ways that people celebrate the game. So highly recommend that. But yeah, a lot to check out. Always visit, your website or check out tourblackstone.com/events. And there's a lot to see and do here in Rhode Island's Blackstone Valley.
You betcha. And James, happy Father's Day on Sunday. Now, your kids probably aren't impressed with Father's Day, but we're impressed that you're raising kids and doing a fine job of it. So,
Thank you.
Accept our happy Father's Day wishes for you.
Appreciate it. Same to all the fathers out there as well. And I'll also throw out one last thing. Fathers ride free on the Explorer this Sunday. So if you're a dad,
Nice.
you can come on down. Just buy a child ticket and or just or come come with your dad, and dads ride free. So check that out at rivertourblackstone.com. But yeah, fathers ride free this Sunday for Father's Day on the Explorer.
Thanks,
cool.
James.
All right, thank you all. Have a great day. Great
Take
weekend.
care.
Very good. James Toomey from the Blackstone Valley Tourism Council. And it's time to take a break here on the Coffee and program. More coming your way. Please stick around.
OM Radio. Celebrate Father's Day at Dad's favorite Chinese restaurant, Chan's. Excellent Chinese comfort food and exciting entertainment, plus karaoke party with WRIK Entertainment every Friday and Saturday from 8 to 11 p.m. Tonight, Friday the 19th, 8 p.m., Jason Ritchie and the Bad Kind, fabulous harmonica ace from New Orleans. Tomorrow, Saturday the 20th, it's Zilch. Hey, it's the Monkees tribute band performing all the hits. New supply of Chan's hats and t-shirts for Dad. Dine in, take out, delivery, and our popular party platters. Call 765-1900. Your host, John Chan, and the House of Chan Hope to see you tonight or tomorrow night.
Welcome back to the Car Shoppers of Rhode Island reunion. Ladies, before the break, we were talking about car shopping nightmares.
Ugh, I called for a price quote. They told me I had to go down to the dealership. Who has time for that?
Time? It takes hours at the dealership. Last time, we missed our reservation at Flair.
One place told me the price goes up if I don't have a trade-in. Not where I go. I got the best deal and had the best time at Anchor Subaru Nissan.
Anchor Subaru Nissan? Why are you gatekeeping?
Gatekeeping? Anchor's been the best for over 30 years. Don't you read reviews?
Ladies.
Anchor Nissan Subaru, Route 146, or online at anchor-nissan.com or anchorsubaru.com.
The Coffee and Panel is enjoying coffee from Down East Coffee Roasters. All their coffee is roasted right here in Rhode Island. Down East Coffee Roasters is available at all Little General stores.
ON, AM, and FM.
It's Coffee Ann on ON. We thank you for joining us this morning. I'm Joe Callahan, here with Melissa Murray and Dave Richards. We're going to talk to Meg Rigo in just a second, but this portion of Coffee Ann is sponsored by the Northern Rhode Island Chamber of Commerce. And Dave, do you see anything from the Chamber in your inbox that's of relative importance?
Business Matters newsletter, the list of all the upcoming stuff like that. Absolutely nothing happening.
Nothing going on, huh, with the Chamber?
Didn't I hear that Lauren's coming in to see us next week?
She is. She should be here
once a month. They actually come to the Coffee Amp program, which is really great. But really, June is going to be a quiet month here because they're just recovering from the from the legislative session. They're still talking about the Business Matters newsletter and how the various rules that have been promulgated by the Assembly, and some have been signed in already by the governor, may affect business and things that you need to know and all the rest of that stuff. And if you really need to know about that, you can go and see them at the Northern Rhode Island Chamber of Commerce website, nrichamber.com, or call them at 334-1000.
All right, joining us on the phone right now from the 11 Amp with Soccer Music Series, it's Meg Rigo. Go on to cue, Meg.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us this morning.
And Meg's in charge because Peyton's on vacation.
Okay. Meg's always in charge, isn't she?
Well, she originated
Sometimes you do multiple jobs, you know.
The problem is when you do such a fine job and they promote you, they expect you to do all the stuff you used to do on top of the stuff that you need to do now. Right, Meg? It's a natural thing.
I think it's just good practice where many of us know how to do many things. And then that way ships keep going, right?
So week one was a great kickoff. So here we are into week two, and the temperature, Meg, is going to be much cooler than last week.
81.
You remember how warm it was
in the
last
west
week.
At 25 miles an hour. It's going to be so great, but your umbrellas may be doing a little dance in the wind.
That sounds delightful. I will take it.
So tell us about the headlining act tonight, Lizzie No. She's going to do Americana music. Where is Lizzie from?
So she grew up in the Bronx, but she now lives around Nashville, in the Nashville area. So she's got still strong ties to New York, but her studio, her home is in Nashville, as many singer-songwriters have their home base, right?
Right. Does she? What instrument does she play?
She plays the harp and the guitar.
Yep.
So kind of fun. She's in a three or four-piece act. We still do not know how many people are showing up tonight, so we'll find out when they end up on stage.
Okay.
But we know that they have drums, guitar, harp, apparently, potentially bass, and beautiful
and
Lizzie.
Harp.
And rhythms.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, and your opening act is Kamea Diggs. Are they from Rhode Island?
They're outside of Boston, and
Boston,
actually, this is very sweet. I know they have to make their way past the Tartan Army to make it down to Providence or down to Woonsocket, where all of us are. But they know each other. So Kamaya and Lizzie have performed together before.
Oh, nice.
Lizzie actually was like, if you're looking for a support act, like I would love to perform with Kamaya. She's right out of Boston, and so this was kind of a two for the price of one deal. Like we get more music that we're not familiar with, that we're introduced to by the headlining artist. And so it'll be, they've been promoting the show, so it'll be great to see them perform.
Fantastic. All right, as we always like to bring up, what food trucks can the people look forward to tonight?
That's excited. So we have Dell's Lemonade has joined the park for the first time this summer, and they should be here for a lot of the summer. We could have used them last week with how hot it was, but alas, it's always a good night for Dell's. We also have All Things Tropical, and they make smoothies and fruit. We have Sisters Catering, and we have Chick-fil-A in some type of truck form all in the park tonight.
Very cool. And once again, we'll have another 4 free tickets to Six Flags New England that people can win tonight, right?
Yes, we will. Oh my gosh, it was so each week, Levitt is part of the national network of Levitt organizations, and we're supposed to show everybody how great the Woonsocket Levitt happens to be. And so anybody that posts to social media using hashtag #MusicMoves can get entered into ON Radio's competition for 4 free tickets to go to Six Flags, which is a $320 value. And we had a bunch of people that did this last week, which was great. And we're just looking to keep it going and to be able to tell everybody and show off how great our park is, how wonderful our community is, what a fun time we have in River Island Art Park. So, yes, please, thank you for promoting. Thank you for sponsoring it. And
now, do you get to go out to the other Levitt Amp people around the country and make them jealous, Meg? Hey, look what we're doing.
I've gotten to go. I know, I really should. And now they'll be able to see it all online. I've been up to the one at Dog Mountain in Vermont. That one was very cool, and I brought my pup with me. And I've been down to one in Kentucky, and I've been up to one in Utica, New York. But that's it. And there's like 50 of them, so I've got to start messing around.
All right, very cool. And so it all starts at 6 o'clock tonight. And if you can't make it down, Dave, we got it on the radio and we got it on the TV, on the social media here on ON Radio.
Well, we put another air conditioner in the truck, so everything should be nice and cool tonight in the truck.
So everything will work.
I certainly hope so. Last year, we had a little heat frustration all the way around inside that truck. Couldn't get it below 90, no matter what we tried.
Even Adam had a little trouble with the sound.
Oh gosh, yeah! A whole module in his board went out, and we ended up just working off the crowd mics.
Yeah. Okay. Well, should be another great night. Weather looks terrific tonight, Meg. So we're 2 for 2 on good weather.
Wonderful. Knock on wood, but I will definitely take it.
All right.
Thank you.
Levitt Amp at River Island Art Park tonight at 6 o'clock. Meg, have a good time tonight.
Thank you. See you there. So long.
Very good. Meg Rigo from the Levitt Amp Woonsocket Music Series. Week number 2 is tonight down at River Island Art Park. Before we take our next break, we're gonna, now that Melissa's here, Governor Dan McKee signed the bill that passed in the legislature about placing the moratorium on the approval of new charter schools in Rhode Island.
Correct.
So
that was my bill.
So Melissa, okay, in a nutshell, in a minute and a half, 2 minutes, why is this a good thing?
So let me first say that people are framing this as, unions against charter schools. That's not the case. When I was on the finance committee, every year when we did this so-called fair school funding formula, both charter schools and traditional public schools came and said this isn't working for us. So what we're doing is, because enrollment is down, this is just a 3-year moratorium while we figure out the funding. The Blue Ribbon Study Commission from the Rhode Island Foundation has a really great proposed funding formula that will benefit especially urban districts like ours. We're going to need time to implement that. We're not going to be able to do it all at once. And so this is just a putting on the brakes so that we can figure out a fair and equitable formula that works for every single child.
Wouldn't that be a nice thing?
It would
fair
be,
for everybody. That would be
because
nice.
Especially
we haven't been able to do it with just public schools.
Say, the actual cost of high cost special education, which is especially in districts like ours, never got fully funded according to the so-called formula. This original formula that we have right now, they basically started. We got them to admit, the people who did it, they started with a certain amount of money and they backed this quadratic equation into it to fit that amount of money. In no way was it ever the actual amount of money needed to fully educate specifically multilingual learners and high-cost special ed.
That's a valid budgeting process.
Isn't it? We have this much money. Let's make it work. And then we'll be like, oh, yeah, this is great. This is a funding formula we're going to use for the next 15 years, and it's going to hurt Woonsocket every single year. Woohoo!
How many charter schools are in the state?
I think she's being facetious.
I am.
How many charter schools do we have right now?
24.
For the entire state? Okay.
Yeah, 24. But the percentage-wise, Massachusetts has a cap, but it's a percentage cap, which is 9%.
Okay.
Our percentage is well over 9%. So, other states are doing this too, recognizing that, we need to make sure that it's
make it fair. Okay.
Well,
Gotcha.
there are some.
There's
there are some, not all.
investors and return and
not
stuff
all
like that.
charter schools. Not all charter schools, but there are some corporately funded charter schools. So, how do we take all of that into consideration and work on this as a collective effort for everybody?
Okay, we're going to take a break on the Coffee AM program. So, Dave, give us a second message, please, from the Northern Rhode Island Chamber of Commerce.
334-1000. Call them after 9 o'clock and ask how the Chamber can help you and what you do.
Very good. Time for the weather forecast being brought to you by Positive Coaching Alliance.
Mostly sunny skies today with a high of 81 degrees and a breeze from the west up to 25 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight low of 59. Saturday's weather, sunshine and 79. Sunday, a 40% chance of a shower in the midday, and then showers and thunderstorms after 2. Mostly sunny skies before that with a high of 81. Monday, 70% chance of showers likely, mostly cloudy, high of 76. Tuesday, a 40% chance of a shower, partly sunny and high of 81. Wednesday looks sunny with a high of 84, and next Thursday, mostly sunny, high near 83 degrees.
Outside the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio on the corner of Park Ave and Kennedy Street, mostly sunny skies with a temperature reading of 67. Questions about youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, develops better athletes and better people through sports. Info at positivecoach.org.
In a world where good food, friendly faces, and unforgettable memories collide, there's one place that stands out from the rest. Gators Pub is proudly celebrating 35 years of excellence in North Smithfield. Join us at Gators Pub, where every visit feels like coming home. Our secret to success? It's simple. Our super friendly staff and mouth-watering dishes prepared fresh daily by our talented chefs. Sink your teeth into our delectable lunch specials from Monday through Thursday and savor complimentary soup to warm your soul. Enjoy the game day excitement with multiple TVs showing the Boston Red Sox while indulging in classic appetizers like our famous potato skins and pita chips. Looking for a lively atmosphere to watch volleyball games? Look no further. Pair it with our juicy burgers or the latest cocktail creations to elevate your experience. Gators Pub, your ultimate destination for good times and great food. Come and celebrate with us at Gators Pub on Route 102, just a mile before Wright's Chicken Farm. Make every moment memorable at Gators Pub, where good friends and great flavors meet. Remember, there are no strangers at Gators Pub, just good friends you haven't met yet.
When you're ill and need same-day care, remember North Smithfield Urgent Care and Lincoln Urgent Care for affordable and accessible care. You'll always be seen by a board-certified physician who will assess the problem and make you feel safe and reassured. Check their websites for convenient patient and medical forms, which you may fill out before the visit. North Smithfield Urgent Care, 594 Great Road, North Smithfield, 768-3400. And Lincoln Urgent Care, 2 Wake Robin Road, Lincoln, 333-9595.
ON Radio.
It's Coffee and on ON Radio. We thank you for joining us this morning. My name's Joe Callahan, here with Dave Richards, Melissa Murray. Being joined at the Coffee and table by Trish Parento. Hi, Trish.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here. We're going to talk about the Post in just a second. Dave, it's time for a first message from the Valley Breeze newspaper.
Thank you very much, Joe. And on the front page of the Cumberland and Lincoln edition of this week's Valley Breeze, Rochelle Medeiros writes about a night of cheers, memories, and new beginnings for Davies graduates at the William Davies Vocational Technical School. Also, of course, at Tucker Field, of course, the air was thick there. Last Friday night, we were in Woonsocket, but so many people were at Cumberland's Tucker Field, and Sandy Hall was there, too, doing the Cumberland graduation. And then an interesting thing, Tyler Kolek is getting a championship ring. He's a Cumberland native, and second season as a backup guard for the New York Knicks. And because he is actually technically on the team,
he's an NBA champion.
He's an NBA champ, and he gets a ring. Nice story there on the front page of the Valley Breeze. Moving to our attention to the North Smithfield, Woonsocket, and Blackstone edition here. This is a very interesting story to me. I hope you find it the same way. Mara Hagen-Spath writes about the Friends of Oak Hill Cemetery bringing local veteran history to light just in time for the semi-quincentennial. And there's a picture over here of Janelle Bergeron, treasurer and gravestone conservator with the Friends of Oak Hill. And you can see how she's working on a broken gravestone. Also in time for the groundbreaking, North Smithfield Police Station receives those federal funds, and a story on the Boroville graduates as well. In the Valley Breeze, free where you shop every Thursday.
All right, thanks, Dave. Melissa, you said you had a little something you want to get to?
Yep. Hold on, let me put it up.
Before we get
pull
to
it
Trish.
Up, pull it up. So, some folks may have seen, and I saw online, and I love this, for the 250th, that the Secretary of State, with the state archivist, is bringing around an actual signed copy of the Declaration of Independence, which when we have as a state, because we're one of the original colonies, but we don't have proper archives where people can go and see it. So it's been like literally in a box. Like we have this magical,
put it in a box,
not magical, but it is magical, right? Object that people can't see. So they brought it on tour, and so I was looking. And no disrespect to anybody, but I just happened to notice they were like, "Oh, we're going to bring it to all 5 counties." And they brought it to, I saw it was in Bristol, which is great. Couple places in Newport, Providence. Now you get my drift. And I'm like, what about Northern Rhode Island? So.
All right. So this is what we're going to do next. Folks, listen in. We're going to put everything I got into this. This is going to be an all channels effort. We want Woonsocket County. We want a 6th county in this state.
Oh, there we go, Melissa.
A 6th county.
And we can add Cumberland and North Smithfield too, though.
Well, sure.
Well, make it Woonsocket. They're
Call it
very
Woonsocket.
happy. You can come if you want. Boroville, fine. Or make it the Blackstone Valley County. I don't care what you name the doggone thing. There's got to be one for Northern Rhode Island.
Right, because this is like,
here's
we're
the
always
deal.
left behind, right?
Oh,
that's
we're
what
going
I feel.
to do one in Providence County. Guess what? Providence County is Providence. Is one city.
So to his
Thank you.
credit, so I just picked up the phone and I called Greg Amore, and I was like, hey, this is
Hello.
awesome.
Yeah.
But also, like, nothing in Northern Rhode Island. Like, you know, I have a lot of seniors here, a lot of people who don't have transportation, a lot of veterans up here who would
Some of
love,
them were here
love
when they
to,
signed it.
like, see. So, not that old. They would love to see this. Can we make this happen? He's like, you know what? Let me see what I can do. And he got it done. So,
great. Really?
the signed copy, original copy, Declaration of Independence. There's many copies, but we have like 3, right? Coming to the Museum of Work and Culture, July 11th from 1 to 3 p.m. It's
That's
only
a Saturday.
It's only for 2 hours because the archivist, rightly so, is very concerned about something being like the right temperature, the right
getting to
location.
it,
It has to be
sunlight.
secure. State police are going to be guarding it. We're going to have police on the outside, but you are going to be able to come and see and take a picture. It's going to be in a glass case.
Cool.
You're going to be able to come and see the actual Declaration of Independence. It's the week after the 4th of July, but that's okay.
really cool.
We will take
Do we
it.
know, is that going to be
because we
upstairs in the hall or downstairs?
I
We
am
don't
not
know
sure.
yet.
Just come to the museum on July 11th
They'll direct
between
you.
1 and 3, and you'll be able to see it.
And stop at the
And
gift
if you
shop on the way
can't get
out.
there, reach out to me. I'll make sure that you get there
All
because
right,
it's a
very-
big deal. And
That'd
I
be
know I'm
great for
nerding
me.
out over this, but like it's kind of a big
That
deal.
is news.
No, that's really
That
cool.
is
No,
news.
that's great,
Yeah.
Melissa. All
That
right.
is.
So-
Great, and thank you for bringing that up. I still think we need
Just
6
like, come
counties.
on.
Still want a 6
What
county.
about us?
6 counties in Rhode
There
Island.
we go.
It wasn't deliberate, I will say, and Secretary of State made good on it like right away.
Good.
So
All right, Trish Parento is filling in for Rich Elaine, who could not be with us this week. So she's
What,
gonna
no
tell us
rooster hat?
what's going on over at Post 85. And you got a big event coming up tomorrow, don't you, Trish?
Oh, yes, I'm so excited
Tell us all
this.
about it.
So we are celebrating 11 years. It's a boobification birthday bash. It's a beer and dynamite. It's $20, all you can eat and drink. We are going to have Bud Light and Mick Ultra for the beer. We have 2 amazing bands. One of them, we have a Woonsocket Rocket in, and who is also a very
Yep.
good friend of
one
Melissa.
of my longtime 30+ year besties. Yep.
And they're awesome. They're a Rolling Stone tribute band. They're called 19th Nervous Breakdown.
I'm looking at the picture of the band. This guy looks like Mick Jagger. Wow. Doesn't it look Mick? The guy in the middle with the red shirt. He looks like Mick. This is not a slam. This is a compliment.
Right. No, I'm excited. They're awesome. They really are a great band.
Okay.
And great people. I have 2 bands playing, and both bands have donated their time and talent for the organization. So that's huge. Especially when you're trying to have a fundraiser, raise funds, and when you got to go spend a few thousand on bands, you're not making much of a profit.
Right.
Yeah. So we're having a 70s costume contest, / outfit. I find people are still dressing like they're in the 70s. Don't want to insult anybody. But we do have a contest. We will give 100 for first place, 50 for second, and 25 for third. We have tons of raffles in a 50-50. So 19th Nervous Breakdown is 12:30 to 2:30. And then we have Deep Cover. They're a band out of Connecticut. They're awesome. They do like Rush and Pink Floyd and different things that I don't normally hear bands do.
Okay.
The drummer has the biggest drum kit I've ever seen. But they're all them also doing this event for free. And then I have a sound man who's been doing an event, David Briel, for 3 or 4 years, which is huge for the bands. All they have to bring is their equipment. Their instruments. They don't have to bring everything else. So he's been an absolute blessing. Jean from New Beginnings is making the dynamites. She's the best. So we got a lot going on, but like I said, it's only $20. 2 great bands.
2 great bands, yeah.
All you can eat dynamite, all you can drink, if you drink Mick Ultra and Bud Light. And costume, I love themed parties. Like, come be involved. Like, let's have fun. And a few people show me some outfits that they had gotten, and oh yeah, this is gonna be fun.
I won't be in costume, but I'm gonna drop in. I have 3 events. That's one of the 3. I'm definitely gonna drop in, but I'm not gonna be in costume. I'm sorry.
That's
next time. Next time.
No, I'm excited. Everybody's got their costume and everybody's ready to go. I've really been blessed with great volunteers, raffle items. I'm just blessed and grateful that we are celebrating 11 years, which literally blows my mind. It went by quick.
Yeah.
It went by really quick.
So it starts 12 to 6 on Saturday. $20 donation for the 2 bands over at Fairmount Post 85 at 870 River Street. So and the weather looks great. So,
thank God.
So that's great. So do you still get? Is the word getting out? And you're still getting people calling you from all over New England? How can they be part, or how can they be helped, really, with boobification?
Yes, we just had a lady last week from New Hampshire reach out. A lot of them, they're so quick to want to cover their scars, but you're unable to do that until like a year after surgery. The outside might look healed, but the inside is still healing.
I see.
So a lot of the women get frustrated when I tell them that. But I tell them I'm not going nowhere. So when you're ready, you come see me and we'll take care of it.
Because what would happen to the tattoo if you did it too early?
It wouldn't stay. Like it would fade. It would just
stretch out. Or...
Yeah, it just wouldn't. Because you got to be schooled to do scar coverage. The skin is
very
just
specific
so different.
Yep.
Okay.
And thankfully, we have 3 amazing artists that are schooled and are amazing with the women. Not just great artists, but great people who have the empathy and the compassion and know that's not a normal client sitting in their seat.
Oh, sure.
That's healing.
Yeah.
And they're sensitive to that. And we have amazing artists.
Do the women come in with an idea of what they want? Or do they come in and say, not really surprise me, but what can you tell me that would be good?
Yes, there are. And I always tell them, before we even go any further, I want you to sit and think about what you want, your favorite flower. Don't go into a book. Make it personal. I had one lady, I gotta share this. One lady, she had areola and nipple done. And it's been a few years, so it had faded.
Okay.
And she said she wanted to get it. So she said, I'd like a sloth or an elephant. So I was confused.
Really? Okay.
And I said, well, so you're looking for the whole chest to be done? She said, no, the areola and nipple. And I said,
one of each.
Yes.
Oh.
I said, a sloth, there will be no detail. There will be
Yeah.
nothing. You cannot do that. So we offered her to do elephant heads.
Okay.
And we're going to have elephant heads. Haven't heard back from her.
Sounds cute.
Haven't heard back from
A
her.
sloth is just too small.
Well, exactly.
Yeah,
There wouldn't
yeah.
be much detail.
Yeah.
But women, I have butterflies.
Yeah,
so.
when you go through something like as deeply personal and like, I don't want to say tragic, but like something
It
that
is.
really impacts your self-esteem, your whole idea of who you are as a woman, like, you know, you have to take that and go through that and survive that, and then you own it. So do whatever you want at that point, right? Just like, you're alive, you're healthy now, own it. I think it's great.
Every woman has a new normal that they have to deal with physically and mentally.
Yeah.
A lot of people say things about all my tattoos. You know, there's just so much, but you know what? It covered scars. It's who I am.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's what I believe in, and I've given a second chance at life, and I'm going to take advantage of it and do whatever I want, not caring what other people think. But people, I've had a couple ladies come and get hearts for areolas, stars. Have fun. But I like the sloth, though. That was funny.
It is a cute idea. All right, so it's the Boobification Healing with Ink Beer and Dynamite Birthday Bash. It's tomorrow, June the 20th, 12 to 6 at Post 85. Two great bands with 19th Nervous Breakdown and Deep Cover. So a great day of music and beer and dynamite. Now, don't try to outdrink the Scots, okay?
Oh, my goodness.
It's my event. I have to be good.
All right.
That wouldn't look too good for me.
If you invite the Scots, you're going to run out of beer.
Oh, but it would be a good time, though. That would be a
They're going to be
good time.
swimming in the Black Song River.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. I mean, they were swimming in the
Charles.
basin. The basin and the water fire. And just hop right in. Why not?
That's fun.
All right. This portion of the Coffee and program has been sponsored by the Valley Breeze newspaper.
The Valley Breeze has been a local news leader since its founding in 1996, and more people are reading our stories today than ever before. We believe our mission of making our community stronger by telling their stories is not just a tagline, but a way of life for our staff as they connect with you, our loyal readers and advertisers. Our team thanks you for always reading, always reaching out, and always helping toward our shared vision. Check out any of our 5 editions or visit valleybreeze.com for more.
OM Radio.
Hi, it's Zoe, one of Macy's gift guides, here to help you find the perfect Father's Day gift for the guy you're shopping for. Is he a trendsetter? I'd go color-blocked polo and shorts. Classic combo, easy to wear. Is he always on the move? Stylish commuters love a designer watch. Plus, I have cologne gift sets wrapped and ready to give. Come shop our Father's Day sale and take 20 to 60% off today at Macy's. Savings off select prices. Exclusions apply.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere, from dust mites, pet dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with quick-acting Primatene Mist. Clinically proven to open airways quickly. It's the #1 FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
Hi, it's Alex with Rebuild Woonsocket Community Movement. We've spent years building people power to fight for climate action, housing and healthcare for all, and social progress in our great city. And we need your help. Click our ad at woonsocketradio.com to join the movement today.
ON AM and FM.
It's Coffee In here on ON Radio. Thanks for joining us this morning. Joe Callahan here, along with Trish Parento and Melissa Murray, and Dave Richards is here as well.
What do you know?
Yes, and so the
office is closed, folks. If nobody answers the phone, we still love you.
There you go.
Keep it ringing.
They're a little concerned. You know, World Cup is all over the United States. They're a little concerned down in New Jersey, where MetLife Stadium is, because a roaming black bear is roaming around 2 miles outside the stadium.
What?
Wow. Yeah. It sent several North Jersey schools into lockdown because the bear's walking by. Can't send the kids out to play. So
well, yeah, probably not a good idea.
No.
the small bear scrambled through backyards in Lyndhurst on Tuesday afternoon, just hours before France and Senegal began their World Cup match. Schools and daycares in town were closed while wildlife experts tried to catch the bear. A tranquilizer gun finally did the trick, so that it was found and no one was hurt. Neither was the bear. Lyndhurst police later took to social media saying apparently this black bear took a detour and was confused by the welcome to Lyndhurst bear country. Okay. So,
but they put
they
him
took it someplace else.
Yeah, relocated.
So, let's get you out of here.
Yeah.
But New Jersey's got black bears to deal with.
Wow.
I guess so.
Sorry, these hot days, and sorry, kids, you can't go outside because there's bears outside. Yikes. So, okay.
Well, kids these days don't want to go outside anyway. It's not like when we were younger.
Can I just play? Yeah, can I just play my phone? Yeah. Okay, great.
Okay, great.
All right. So, speaking of New Jersey, a New Jersey couple is suing their hometown of Jackson, New Jersey, because they were charged $962 impound fee. Because the police pulled them over and they took their minivan. They impounded their minivan.
Okay.
Because we're going to go search for drugs. And they didn't find any. So now they have to pay the $962 impound fee.
That's a really high impound fee, number one.
Well, maybe they had it for a few days. I don't know.
Well, right. Doesn't it kind of like get... Like the longer you have it, does it get like higher? Does it compound like that?
It's a daily thing.
Yeah.
So if you don't have the money to begin with, there's no way for you to get out of it.
So, the Asbury Park Press, a newspaper down there, is reporting that Michelle and Edward Norberto filed a lawsuit in Ocean County Superior Court claiming it amounts to an unlawful seizure, if requiring a storage fee for their minivan that was found to have nothing illegal inside. The lawsuit states that the $962 fee was more than their 2005 Chrysler Town and Country is worth.
Oh my gosh.
How many miles are on this car?
Right.
Wow. All right. So they did not pay and they didn't get their minivan returned. So the township officials of Jackson Township, they're not commenting, saying, well, it's an active lawsuit and we can't say anything right now. So
just the town, they could just give it back.
Just give
it back and drop the suit.
We'll drop the fee.
Right.
Here's your car back.
Here's your no fee.
No fee.
All good.
But then
because you know what's going to happen. It's going to go on and on and on.
Well, right.
And
then, but someone's going to pay the impound lot. If I own the lot, and I was given this car by the police.
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing my job to get paid to do this job. Who's going to pay me?
True. And maybe there's some kind of victim compensation fund, right? We have one here.
Yeah, it's a daily thing. There's a certain amount that they charge each day.
Yeah.
So
that's it's just like when they kick you when you're down, right? Okay, we didn't find anything. Now there's a fee. Now it's gonna now you don't have your car. How are you gonna get to work? How are you gonna get your kids to school? How are you gonna go grocery shopping? Like, come on.
And the lot
these folks aren't living living large, right?
Probably not if they get a 2005.
Just saying. As someone who drove a '93 Chevy Cavalier for some years.
Well, there you go.
Still a car.
But it's like the. It just reminds me. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Liar Liar with Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah.
Well, he had his issue with the impound lot, and Jim Carrey, who plays a lawyer in it, says, well, I could take you to small claims court and I'll probably win, but you're never going to pay me. So here's the money and give me my car kind of thing. So, all right. So that's what's going on there. So after many years, and this is one of my favorite Christmas movies, is getting a sequel. And there's people that love it and people that hate it.
Oh, no. I know which one you're going to say, but go ahead and tell us.
It's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh, okay.
It's not Elf. It's with Jim Carrey. Is going to get a sequel. Now they're in talks for Jim Carrey to return, and I worry and I wonder because I've read a lot about the making of this movie, and Jim Carrey hated it, mostly because he had to have these bizarre contacts in his eyes, which hurt a lot. And if you watch the movie, a lot of it is shot from behind. the big green thing, Grinch, so that way you didn't have to have the eye things in.
Well, how long ago was this? Surely the technology has
maybe it's gotten
better. I mean, I've worn color contacts. I don't anymore, but I used to.
Okay, the Grinch
back in the 90s.
The Grinch came out in the year 2000.
Figure it out.
Came out in 2000.
Yeah.
So it's 26 years ago, and so now, by the time they film it and get it out, so it's going to be another couple of years. So
I thought you were going to say Christmas Story.
They have done a sequel to that.
Oh, they have.
Yeah.
Well, see, I
haven't even watched it.
I won't even. Nah. There's one and only. One and only.
I mean, and it's not even the same people in it. So it's
nah.
I know it's supposed to be clever and they're older, but it's like, nah, no thanks.
Yeah.
Let's see. The film, this is The Grinch, still dominated the box office. It earned more than $350 million. So the script is currently in the works. No plot details have been revealed yet. I don't know how you do a sequel to this because there is no Dr. Seuss book.
Right.
To sequel.
I guess sequels don't always work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rich Lane was listening in and he says hi.
Hi, Rich.
So, will I watch it? Well, probably, but there we go. Let's see what else might be going on.
Then they can have a 3 and a 4 and a 5
well,
and a
yeah.
7.
But yeah, you gotta do something to help out Jim Carrey's eyes because he was in a lot of pain in some of the scenes doing this. A federal court is giving Ohio permission to restrict children's use of social media. So we're not going to wait for the country to do something. We're just going to wait for the states to do something. The 6th U.S. District Court of Appeals on Thursday overturned a ruling which puts Ohio's parental consent law on hold and found the law did not violate free speech protections guaranteed by the First Amendment.
Mm-hmm.
The law had been put on hold at the request of the tech industry trade group Net Choice, which said it remains fully confident that the law will ultimately be struck down.
Well, I'm sure they have the money to make sure that happens, right? Like, first of all, it's a great idea theoretically. You can't like make parents be a certain way with their kids. You can't legislate that.
Okay.
And also, it is a violation of free speech. So, like,
well, we're trying to do what other countries around the world are doing. Like Greece, I know, has done this.
But their federal laws are different.
I know, it's a different country. The ruling comes as countries around the world have started restricting children's access to social media over mental health concerns.
100% agree. 100%
that,
agree. I have to restrict my own social media
for
my own mental health. But
okay.
You can't legislate it in this country. You can't. Unless the federal laws, you can't. Freedom of speech. Can't do it.
Can we legislate morality, Trish?
Yeah.
No. No.
Well, okay.
And how are you? Okay, you can pass it, but then, how are you gonna
enforce it?
How are you gonna enforce it?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be the social media police?
It's gonna be a new part of the police department.
No, nobody wants that job. What are you gonna do? Sneak around the park and you're on your phone.
How old are you?
How old are you? You're on Twitter or whatever it is called. I'm so old. I sound so old when I listen to myself talk. I'm like Twitter or whatever it is now.
As long as they keep it out of the schools and not at
things. So we did legislate that because you can
It's
that's
so
a
funny.
whole different story.
When they took it, when they legislated in the schools, you know what happened, Trish? The kids started talking to each other again.
Imagine that.
That was my bill,
Was it your bill?
Yeah, cell phone ban in school.
You.
Yeah.
And I told
started having eye contact.
Yeah, eye contact. I told the superintendent and the head of the school committee. I said, I don't want to hear kids are too loud in school now because they're talking to each other.
Right.
You cannot have it both ways. So if they're talking in between class,
at least they're talking to each other.
Yes.
All right. There's a major flu outbreak at a Texas Air Force base. It is sick of nearly 160 troops down there. It's happening at Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio in a basic military training wing where recruits sit at communal tables for meals and sleep on bunk beds in open bays. So just
right.
We're just going to go through everybody.
Yeah.
This is occurring 2 months after Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth did away with mandatory flu vaccinations for U.S. troops. Gee, maybe we shouldn't have done that. I thought the armed forces got every vaccination.
Well, yeah, because it's very communal. You're right up
on top of each other.
Right. Sickness is going to happen.
Meantime, the Air Force has issued a news release saying that a trainee has died after falling ill last Friday.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. This is getting worse and worse. A medical review into Keon McDaniel's death is underway, and it's unclear whether his death is related to the influenza outbreak. But it doesn't look good right now.
So I get my flu shot every year because I'm asthmatic, and also, my parents are older and I don't want to pass anything on to them. But I, one year, didn't get my flu shot, and I got influenza type B, which I didn't know there was but I was so sick. I couldn't even undress myself. I couldn't even lift my arms over my head when I was laying there. I got Tamiflu the last day that I was eligible to get it. And I was laying there and I thought, you know what? If I can see how a senior or a child could be overcome by this. It was serious. It wasn't just the regular flu that you get. This one type just came out of nowhere and got me. And it was bad.
See,
it was
I'm
bad.
the opposite.
I
I'm
cried.
the opposite. I haven't had a flu shot since 2020, but I had it and was in bed for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And I haven't had
yeah?
it since, and I've never had the flu.
All right.
Yeah. I get the flu I'm just one of those people. Every spring I get the cold, and then it turns into sinus infection, and it turns into bronchitis. I'm I don't need to deal with that.
Well, we're like Rich Lane, Marine.
Yes.
Got inoculated for it. He didn't even know what he's being inoculated for.
Oh my gosh, I know. Sometimes I just got...
Sit down.
Let me give you all these shots.
And we're giving it to you.
Yeah.
You don't have a yes or no.
Don't.
Kind of thing. All right, that's going to wrap it up for the show for today. We thank you very much for listening in. Our thanks to Meg Rigo, who called in and talking about Levitt Amp. Our thanks to James Toomey from the Black Valley Tourism Council as well. Our thanks for Dave Richards for coming in. Trish Parento, thanks for filling in for Rich. Nicely done. And
thank you for
good luck with your
having me
event
again.
Tomorrow.
Thanks. I hope to see you at one of my events sometime.
Well, I'd like to get out to one.
All right.
And Melissa, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
This is Joe Callahan. Levitt Amp tonight at 6 o'clock at River Island Art Park. If you can't make it, we have it for you right here on ON Radio. Stay tuned for Gary Smith and the crew. Do you remember coming up after the 9 o'clock news?
Broadcasting live and local daily from the Navigant Credit Union broadcast studio at the corner of Park Avenue and Kennedy Street. This is WOON Woonsocket Radio.